What is up guys, Taiki here. Today I'll be giving a little update on the Terra strategy that I've been deploying for the past 2 weeks. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section below. So let's get started. So anyone that's new to the Terra ecosystem, I suggest you check out my Terra playlist because I have an hour-long video with one of the Terra experts going over what you can actually do on Terra, as well as what my strategy is, earning over 50% on mostly dollars. For this video, I'm going to assume that you already know what I've been doing. Okay, that being said, remember that I bought Terra roughly at a cost, or the Luna, roughly at an average cost of 773, and now the price of Luna has been going up roughly 33%-ish, yeah, 33%. So obviously that's good. You know me, Taiki, putting in bottoms. But anyways, this actually changes my strategy because the collateral on Anchor actually goes up in value. So now I can safely borrow a little bit more UST against my collateral, right? And on Anchor, I'm being paid 41% to borrow UST. This used to be like 90%, so it's slowly being diluted, but it's still good, right? As long as this thing is above zero, it's very, very high EV. And now my liquidation is at $4.05. And it essentially has to dump there overnight in order for me to get liquidated, because if it happens over a course of a few days, I have more than enough time to pay back my positions and whatnot. So I feel safe with that. So, just increasing leverage and earning more yield, just humbly stack some yield. Okay, so what am I doing with Mirror, right? So if you remember, I shorted gold a couple weeks ago. Not because I think gold is going to go down, but just because gold is very, very low beta. Gold actually went down after I shorted it, which is nice, but I'm just going to maintain this position and just not really worry about it. And when it comes to short farming, when you short something, you borrow the asset and sell it, right? That's the definition of shorting, hoping to buy back lower. In this case, I'm shorting just to collect the yield. The average short farm yield on Mirror on gold is, where is it? It's right here at 37%. Maybe because I've been making these videos, the real average APR is going to go down to like roughly 20%. Today it's at like 8%, but on average it's roughly, it hovers between 10 and 30%. So I'm not too worried about there, and I'm just going to collect the yield, and I don't think gold is going to pump crazy amounts, so I'm not really worried about being liquidated. But because my UST is locked, I can actually, take those dollars, right, because I sold gold. And deploy that capital to long farm. And the farm that, the asset that I'm going to long farm is not going to be gold. What you can do is, let's say if you short silver, right, you can long silver with the same dollar amount, so you're delta neutral, right? So you're literally just collecting the yield. Me personally, I'm not really interested in delta strategy or the delta neutral strategy, because there's actually an asset on Mirror that I actually want to own, which I can't own as an American citizen, and that is Galaxy Digital, right? Galaxy Digital is the company that Mike Novogratz runs, right? He's been a Bitcoin bull for so long. He's also a Luna bull for many, many reasons. I'm not going to do this in this video, but as you can see, I have roughly $7,000. So I'm going to sell half of my UST position for M Galaxy and then provide liquidity, right? So I'll provide roughly $3,500 of Galaxy and $3,500 of UST. So that's roughly a $7,000 position where I'll be collecting, I forget what the farm rate was, 31%, right? And obviously this figure also is volatile. It goes up and down. Historically, it's roughly around 40%. So going back to my spreadsheet, my humble farmer spreadsheet, I can update my original strategy to this updated strategy on July 28th. So this used to be my thing, but now that the value of Luna went up by roughly $2,000, at least for me, since I purchased it, I'm borrowing a little bit more, right? And I'm being paid roughly 40% on this, so that's $880 that I can expect to earn. And I'm also longing $7,000 of the Galaxy. Well, it's $3,500, but I'm earning 30%, or I'm earning roughly 40% on $7,000. Instead of looking at the data right now, I'm just looking at the historical data because that's more reliable. Obviously, these numbers can change, and it does change on a day-to-day basis. But this is a good way to do a little overview of how much I'm earning, how much I can expect to earn, and I also have a little bit of Luna exposure, which is nice because I am longer term bullish Luna. And a good thing I caught the bottom on the recent dump. I don't know if it'll go up and down. Like I am not a great trader. I can just, my role is to just identify good assets, identify good strategies, and deploy capital. It's going to be humble, collect the yield, and also maybe DCA into good coins. This strategy is a good one, I think. Like I said, if this is confusing to you, check out this video on my beginner's guide to earning 50% on Terra. And if you're curious about what you can actually do on the Terra ecosystem, there's an hour-long video there, which I think is really, really good. And shout out to Caleb Beery. He's the guy that made this website. And there's different calculators here too, if you're interested. But I have my own spreadsheet, which I think is pretty cool. So, in summary, I started out with 16.4K. I'd say, my value is roughly at $19,000, given that I'm earning a lot of yield on my dollars. If you think back about, I guess, how much money I have on Anchor, I started with roughly $11,500, but now, the value on Anchor has increased by roughly, almost $100, which is, really nice. It's passive income. You're just, stacking coins, and, I'm like learning about the entire Terra ecosystem. So hopefully that gave a good overview of, what I'll be doing. I'm not gonna just, I'll be longing Galaxy after I make this video. So like, don't doubt me on that. But Terra's cool. It's an ecosystem built around UST. And the Luna token does well when there's more demand for UST because that's how it's designed. So, I like the ecosystem. I think it's worth taking a look at. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day and have fun farming out there.